Today we'll be watching BAYMAX Season 1, Episode 4, titled Mbita? I may have messed that up. I'm sorry for that, but Mbita. Let's get my take. In the last previous episodes, BAYMAX has identified a physical pain in someone and eventually has helped them through a emotional scarring and mental pain. Because there's some insecurities we have, some trauma we have, or fear we have that is also very important in healing. And the way BAYMAX so far has been portraying these injuries have been very, 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 very normal. It's just amazing to see it because, again, you cannot be physically healthy but mentally tired or mentally unhealthy, because that's still going to be very draining on your body. And, mental health is very important. And I love that they're doing it this way. Again, I would say it all the time. I love that they're doing it this way. And, we will get to it. Kitty! No.
Morning, Mbita.
Mbita.
Morning, Yukio.
I'm down at booth 12.
Oh, sounds good.
Connections. Also, what did he say? Don't mess up something good. I mean, the thing is that's very valid. I feel like living comfortably in how you're doing it right now, obviously is comfortable and safe, but nothing is wrong with stepping out of the comfort zone. Okay, I'm gonna guess the mental kind of issue, I guess, or what's going on through his mind is that he does want to try something new, but he doesn't want to let down his dad. And that's also, very valid, especially because, recently a lot of parents, they always want what's best for their kids, but then in turn doing it in a way where, isn't very, good for their kids. And I think the older you are, the harder it is to really get out of that, that mentality that you can't get out of normal. I think it's scared of being judged, honestly, because when you're scared of being judged, it hinders a lot of what you're doing and diminishes your mental health greatly. But I think BAYMAX or Yukio is gonna help Mbita realize that it's okay to stray out of the normalness sometimes. He wants to be a dancer, performer. Yeah.
Medical attention. I just got a big, weird hand.
Allergies.
I will.
Yep.
I'm allergic to fish? What? That's impossible. My folks and I have worked with fish for...
I know this. You can develop a allergy to things that you've been working have been around your whole life, really. You can develop allergies later in your life, and it kind of sucks sometimes. Because I found out a lot later, but I was allergic to avocados and bananas. I'm just very upset about that because I love them, but now I can't eat that. But yeah, you can develop allergies. Is this gonna... Okay, so I'm rewriting. He's allergic, he doesn't want to tell his family, and that's it. He's worried that he has to tell his family that he can't be with fish.
For years.
We must remove the fish from the premises.
No, not the... Sea bass!
Oh, sea bass? What is it? Roast when it's seared? No. Sea bass is so good. I'm getting hungry. Okay. I shouldn't have...
To
Man.
reduce inflammation, I will now.
If you don't... I realize how much of, if you don't treat an injury, how much it will hinder you in your life. I mean, with Cash, she sprained her ankle, but she couldn't work her cafe, and that was really something really important to her. And then Kiko, she hurt her back, and a way to help was like water therapy, but she was afraid of, doing something. And then for Sophia, she got her period, and she thought it would like hinder how people would see her. And I think this is kind of like really just what the butterfly effect is. Just how one thing can lead to something a lot worse because it stresses you a lot more. And this is currently what is happening because he's almost killing himself going up and down San Fran Tokyo roads. And knowing San Francisco alone, that's...
I don't know what's next. And it terrifies me.
Fear is a natural emotion when dealing with change.
Oh, Baymax, I love you. I love this.
How do I get past this fear?
With supportive friends and family. Being honest with yourself and wanting to be happy.
Be courageous, like your parents.
Convenient use of prop where they just broke off the fish, right? Love life, really. Just love life, be who you are, be who... No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I was gonna do it and then I stopped. But yeah, live your life, because at the end of the day, you're not on your deathbed. Sorry to make this dark super fast, but on your deathbed, you're not gonna worry about selling more fish or pleasing your parents. At the end of the day, I feel like in the moment, a lot of people regret not doing what they wanted to do in life. So live your damn life, regardless of what people say. Obviously, you're not gonna please everyone, regardless. You're gonna try to, but you cannot please everyone because everyone is different. Everyone has different opinions. Maybe something you like is something that someone else doesn't like, and that's okay. You can't please everyone, and that's a fear a lot of people have. But at the end of the day, when you're carefree and you love the world and you love yourself, I don't think the world could ever stop you from being you if you love yourself in this way and do what you love. And doing so, you will find the people that love you for being you, right? I'm quoting Legends of Tomorrow because I can and I want to, and I love the show, and I'm very sad that it's over. But being yourself, accepting yourself, loving yourself, scars and all, is how the right people find you. Not those exact words, but similar message. But again, doing what you love is how the right people find you. And other people just gotta live with it.
We've got some work to... I think it would be fun if me and you went to a place, or perhaps a thing.
Really sweet.
You are in good health.
I'm not crying. I'll leave what I have to say at the end of it because
I suspect it is this dead fish that brought home to make sushi.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry. I know we couldn't see it and it was there for comedic relief, but you walk into the room, you look at Baymax and you don't notice the dead fish he's holding? Okay. But also, Mbita living his life, being insecure about... I definitely have instances where, before I came out, where I was insecure about the things I was doing if I was happy. But it was definitely a cover for something else. 'Cause before I came out, and before I was a film major, I was a mechanical engineering major. Which, sounds cool, but there was a lot of math to it, and I didn't like it. And I always thought as an Asian American, that should have been something I was good at because it was math, and I'm Asian, and it's a stereotype that I didn't like. And it made me really insecure about myself, but again, in the end, because I didn't like it, it wasn't for me. it's for other people, yeah, but I don't personally like math or doing that. And I love telling stories, and I love helping people see the world in a different light. And film was a way to do that, and I was able to do that. So I changed majors. I think I knew I wanted to do film a lot later, but then it wasn't until I came out that I realized my happiness came first. For my sexuality, for my career, for anything I do, your happiness comes first, and that in terms might be selfish a little, but you can't love other people unless you love yourself, right? But again, Mbati, I messed up the name. Mbita, he was insecure about his work, and he was also insecure and fearful of what people might think of him generally. So that left him to be, closeted. And I love it. Anytime there is a queer story, or just something simple like this to normalize it, it makes it a lot more beautiful. If you've enjoyed the reaction so far, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, check out my Patreon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!